Okay guys, we haven't finished yet. I thought while I'm sat here I would do the other reviews because it's Sunday and no one's here yet. We've got cheese and wine evening tonight. Should be very nice, but I'm amusing myself until that happens. The Milwaukee tape. 8 metres and 26 foot. Why on earth you'd buy the just 8 metre version, the only metric side, I don't know. Just learn to use both. It's not hard. If it falls on 4 inches, it's 4 inches. If it falls on 100 mil, it's 100 mil. It's not 3 7/8 slightly short. Don't be silly. It's a very good tape. It's not one of the fastest recoiling tapes I've ever had. And I mean, it is relatively chunky. I mean, it's going to be a struggle to measure itself, I suppose. But let's have a look. That is about 1 7/8 inches wide, not including the clip. I do leave my clips on my tapes. Most of my tools, like my Stanley knives and stuff, I take the clips off because they annoy me, but the clip stays on. Once again, marked up. Look down here, it'll probably be about 100 inches, I think I did it. Yeah, another 100 inches, edge on the tape. People nick things, and it's annoying. Other things about this tape, it's got this bloody great underlay. Look at the size of that end, it's huge. It does sometimes get in the way. But I have found times where these top little pins have been, you know, the bit that hooks on. It's not incredibly accurate once you're hooking onto this and it's bending round and it's clicking somewhere. But if you are just doing a span or something like that, roughly, very good. They've got it feels like a coating, like a nylon coating. It doesn't feel like a metal blade. It feels like a fabric blade. It's obviously not, but feels nice. I haven't cut myself on it yet. It's got a magnet on the end as well. I don't know if you can see that little bit on this end. It's a magnet. Once again, sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it sticks to a plasterboard screw when you're trying to get to the end of the wall. Other times, you know, it clicks on the steel very nicely. You know, they've all got pluses and minuses. This has got a scale ruler on the back. It's not the most accurate scale ruler in the world because if you look at the size of that red line there, it's about 1.5 mm thick. So, but it works. It's got all the different increments. The dark lines are 1 in 50. The light lines are 1 in something else, 1 in 20. And then it's got another bit over here on for imperial scales. So at 1/8 scale, and what else is the other one? I don't know. I don't use imperial scales. Never needed to. But it is on there as an option. Very nice. Also, you may have noticed it's got the measurements on both sides. Why everyone else doesn't do this, I don't know. It's a good idea. It works. And very nice. Flaws. Here. You can't read anything up to about 30 mil accurately. You can see the lines, but you've got to count them, and I don't want to count them, I want to just see them. On the other side it's not quite so bad, you can see the numbers. It does get you up to 30 mil. They only had to make that little plate a little bit smaller and it'd have been much nicer. One flaw. I don't know how I feel about this bit. They've got a little patch here for your finger to stop the tape. I quite like it, I'm not convinced on it yet. We'll see. It's got a nice metal edge here, so if you are running along the side of a bit of wood, you don't have to wear your finger out, you just hold it behind a bit of metal. That's quite good, I suppose. That's yeah, that's not bad. It's an 8 metre tape, and it's not huge. It's pretty big, but it's not huge. Some of the, for example, Stanley Fat Max ones, they're nearly 8 inches wide. It's ridiculous, and they expect you to put it on your belt. No. I don't like those really, really wide tapes. I used to use an Irwin one, which was even narrower than this, but they did wear out quite quick, and the metal was, it was a very metally surface, and as soon as you scratch the paint off, like, I've lost a little bit of paint just there. As soon as you did that on the other one, that just rust like hell, and, you know, stopped going in. And the tape will only last you so long. If you're working indoors all the time, it will last you a really long time. If you're out on a muddy site or you're digging trenches or something like that, they don't last very long. You get mud inside them, they get water in the mechanism, and they're buggered. They're a reusable tool. You don't buy one for life. I'm trying to think what else. It's got a nice clip. The other ones have just got a metal, just a thin bent bit of metal. I don't like them very much. This is, you know, sturdy. I've had to bend it out a little bit so it goes on my belt easier, but it looks like it's going to last. I think it's quite good. Other than that, it's got the basic markings. You know, it's got bold marks for foots. It's got red marks for your 16-inch centres or 400 centres. Once again, 800s in red. There are these other little diamond ones. I did read up about them once, and they are something. These little can you see them? Little diamonds just short of 19 inches, just longer 19 inches there. They do mean something. I've never needed to use them, so if you need to look, just Google it. What does the diamond mean on a tape measure? It's fairly quick to find. We could play the game of how far can you stretch your tape measure? How long can you get out before it snaps? There is an advantage to that, but they're usually about the 2.5 metre mark. You might get 3 metres, you might get 2.2, but who cares? I mean, just walk over to it. But yeah, I'm glad. I like this tape. I'm still trying to get used to this massive end. I'm not too sure when they're going to cut it off or not. But for the price of it, when it wasn't cheap, it does do a lot of extra things than a normal tape. So yeah, that's how I feel about the Milwaukee magnetic 8 metre or 26 foot tape. Bye.